great day. It's been very spirited this week. Those seniors have taken the leadership role that you'd expect, knowing this is their last game in that stadium. And they're excited. They're pushing the pace of practice, and it's been very spirited.
Kliff, do you share your story at all from your senior day? That was pretty memorable, wasn't it?
It was a good one. It was a good one. I just remember seeing, my parents' faces, the pride that they have, and I've talked about that with our seniors. It's a day your family and your friends won't ever forget, the ones that come in for it. And you want to make the most of it, there's no doubt.
And then what you did on the field that day was one of your probably more memorable games.
Yeah, we had a good game. We got after it pretty good that game, and that's one that you'll never forget.
You convey that, your personal experiences to these guys?
No, just really more what it meant to me and my parents and my family and my friends that came in for that game. Just it's one that you'll talk about the rest of your life, and how much it means to those people. I think sometimes our players are too close to the fire to understand how proud their family, their friends, their high school coaches are of what they've accomplished.
Coach, talking to guys like Brad Pearson, he's got nothing but great stories and things to say about his time here with the program. Is that an example of what a Red Raider football player, should be, as far as attitude and approach should be?
Yeah, he's earned everything he's gotten to. He's a guy who came here as a walk-on, has earned his scholarship, has found his role on this team, works as hard as anybody on the team, and is a great student athlete for us. So it's awesome to see the love and pride he has for this place. And, he's what you want in a football player.
I was going to talk to Bobby Asaba. What does a guy like him who sticks it out the whole time do for your program?
He's unbelievable. When you watch him on special teams, he's one of our best special teams player. Very physical. Has gotten better and better. He goes on our scout team and is flying around. Everybody gets mad on offense because he works too hard against our offense, and he's an international economics major. It says it all about that kid. He's going to be successful. He wants to travel the world when he's done here, and he's meant a lot to this place.
Coach, could you speak to just the kind of guy and leader Michael Alway is? Passing up the job to stay here with the program. What kind of guy has he been for the program?
Yeah, he's been another unbelievable example of student athlete. To be an engineering major at one of the top engineering schools in the country, and to do that with the football load and be a team captain and come back for a senior year to stay with the program and help us out is just phenomenal. The way he carries himself, the things he does in the community, it's huge for our program.
What did Dakota Allen do today, and what's his status looking like?
He was limited today. We're going to get him out there tomorrow and see if he can move around, and it'll probably come right down to it. He's another guy that we trust with limited amount of reps, so if he can go Saturday, even in a limited role, we'll try to get him out there.
And what's the same status on Taylor Samay?
Taylor will punt tomorrow, and we'll see how that goes, but we're expecting him to play this week.
I'm going to ask you about, with the struggles that you've had at outside receiver, we haven't seen Jadion High the last couple of weeks. Has he had anything, or just?
No, he's been good. We've just been trying some different combinations, and he may get thrown in the mix a little bit more, but we've just trying to find an answer there for when guys come down and walk down in our face.
When you do look at some of those struggles and seeing how DeAndre has been so amazing this year, does it make you kind of want to have that temptation to maybe give it to him a little bit more?
Yeah, definitely. And if we could do that, we would. But they walk 7-8 guys in the box. You kind of have to throw it, and we're trying to find that happy medium.
Well, what concerns you the most about Kansas State's offense? I know they basically blew the game against TCU. They had a chance to win, but they were moving the ball well. So what concerns you the most?
Yeah, they've been very competitive in most of the games this year. They've just played very good teams. They're a ball control offense. They're happy with taking 3 yards to the pop, letting the clock run down to 1 second left, and try to take you out of your game. They execute at a high level, and they're not afraid to run it every snap. And so with our struggles against the run, I know we're going to get a heavy dose of that.
We'll take one more question.
Have you talked at all about, I know this is senior night, but past 2 games, you have 2 games left, the legacy that these seniors are going to have on this program?
Yeah, definitely. That's something we talk about around here from the beginning of the season on, is how are people going to remember you? And they have an opportunity with a great home game against Kansas State, a team they haven't beaten a long time around here, and then finishing off in Austin. So everything's still out in front of them to leave their mark in this program, and I think they understand that.